guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kendall. Excuse my voice and how it sounds. I'm a little stopped up. I have had a cold for like a head cold for about a week or so now. I'm going on 2 weeks. I got COVID tested. I don't have COVID. And I don't feel bad at all. It's literally just my nose is stopped up so bad that my voice is just like not sounding the same. So just bear with me. I am back. I have not been on BookTube in forever. I talked to Olivia from Liv's Library about this. My head was not in BookTube for the right reasons, I don't believe. I was obsessed, you know, with followers and making sure people liked me and just doing everything I could to be this amazing booktuber. But I think now that I'm back, I'm like happy because I'm here to do it for me, because this is something that I love, like recommending books, talking about books, making friends through books. Like that's what this is about to me, and I just want to do that again. And so I'm very happy to be back. I've already started up my Bookstagram again, which will be in the link below. But today is the first day of the Backlist Readathon. But there are a ton of different things that they're doing for the Backlist Readathon. I'll let you know. There's a few prompts. This is going on from March 21st through the 27th. And I'm going to put this video out once I finish all of the books and stuff and finish the readathon so that you guys can kind of follow along with me. One of them is a book with your favorite color, and I picked Deal with the Elf King by Elise Kova. It has kind of a bluish background, and blue is my favorite color, so I decided that one. A book that intimidates you, I chose House of Earth and Blood, part of the Crescent City series by Sarah J. Maas, because it intimidates me by the size and by all of the content that's in there. So I decided to try and take it with that one. The shortest one you have, mine is Witch Hat Adler, the volume 1. My recently hauled one is Love Boat Reunion by Abigail Hing Nguyen. It is the second after Love Boat Taipei, which I read and loved, which was very weird because I usually don't like young adult fiction, like regular fiction. A book that was recommended to you, I picked Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow by Jessica Townsend. It was recommended to me by Liv's Library, funnily enough. And then a book of the month backlist, I chose Girl A by Abigail Dean. I got that one a while ago and I just never got around to it, and it has always just sounded so intriguing to me, so I decided to pick that one up and read it. But I'm about to go home now. I just got off work, and hopefully I get to sit outside and get some light and film some footage in this perfect weather and get some reading. It's the next day. I was gonna film last night, but by the time I got home there was only like 20-30 minutes left of daylight, so I just went inside and had some supper and read. I'm getting through Nevermore. I'm hoping to finish it today, and I'm gonna do my shortest book today, that way I don't get like really behind. So I'm gonna read the Witch Hat Adler volume 1 and hopefully get through that and get through Nevermore. And then I'm going to try and do the other ones this week and plan it out well. I really want to try and get a head start because I want to spend Friday reading all, like, I want to spend all Friday. I'm going to be off. I want to spend it reading the first book in the Crescent City series, the House of Earth and Blood. And I know Olivia is doing reading sprints on her channel, and I'm going to try and join in because I've never done that, and I think it would be very fun. So I'm going to do that and try and read all of that on Friday and leave that book for last, since it's the one that intimidates me the most. I think I can do it because I read A Court of Silver Flames all in one day, and it's about the same length, I believe, as that book. So fingers crossed that I can do it. But today I am taking the boys. I don't know if I've told you guys. I probably haven't because I haven't been here in so long. I do not work full-time at Barnes & Noble anymore. I did work part-time for a little while, but I have just given it up altogether. I do miss it. I really do. But again, I apologize. My voice is really bad today, and I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's because of my sinuses right now, but just bear with me. I don't like it either, but so I work as a aide right now for a 13-year-old boy. He's 13 yesterday. So a 13-year-old boy with cerebral palsy. I knew him when he was younger. I've known his family. My dad and his dad used to work together at the fire department. But he, at 5 years old, he wasn't, when I met him at 5, he was not able to walk or do a lot of stuff by himself, but now he is thriving. He is doing so great. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm doing that full time right now, and I'm going to be going back to school to get finally get my degree. Hopefully I have like a year and a half left. I'm going for a radiologist technician starting in the fall, so I'm excited about that, and it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a good opportunity for me. But I also, his twin brother, he does have a twin, the kid that I watch, and he's perfectly healthy and he doesn't have any conditions or anything, but I watch both of them and I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything. They are two of my favorite people in the entire world. Their family is amazing. I'm very lucky to be working with them. I honestly am. And today I thought I could take them to the park and have a picnic, and they can play. I know one of them will probably want to play Pokemon Go the entire time. He can do that, and I'm going to get some reading done, hopefully. And it's going to be such a nice day out today. I thought, why not? I didn't get to get out in the sun or get out in the open much yesterday, so I really want to do it today. And I'm going to take you guys along. So we're going to go to Target and get some stuff, and then go on our picnic, and I will bring you guys along. So, hey you guys, so I haven't really gotten to read today. Excuse the loud noises, the neighbor is cutting their grass. I haven't really got to read much today. I was going to take the boys to the park and do a picnic, but plans changed, and their mom wanted us to do some yard work, so we did that today. And then we went shopping, and we decided, even though it's going to rain tomorrow, we're just going to sit on this porch that they have and do a picnic then. We'll sit under the porch. They have like a little nice fire pit area, and we'll just sit here and do our picnic. And we have a game to play tomorrow and stuff like that. I have not gotten through Nevermore yet, and I really need to. I need to speed things up. I'm going to have to get a lot of reading done tonight. I'm just waiting for the boys' parents to get back. They're inside playing games right now, so I decided to come out here and get some reading time done and film a little bit. But I have, excuse my drink, I have a little Diet Dr. Pepper in case I get thirsty. But I'm going to go ahead and crack this open and read. I have been following along and doing some annotations. I saw Liv's Library doing them. I've talked about her so much in this video, but as I should. She's a great person, a great friend, and a great YouTuber and Bookstagrammer. I love her, so, and plus it's her readathon, so I'll talk about her if I want to talk about her. You can come say hey. That was Tyler. He is the boy that I'm an aide for. That is his twin brother. He is something else. He was out here playing games. I was trying to get him to read with me because he really likes to read as well, but I am trying to convince him that he won't. I am on my way to work. Sorry if my camera's a little bumpy. It's just South Carolina roads. We love that for us. But anyway, I'm on my way to work now. Like I told you guys, we didn't get to have the picnic yesterday, and it's really nasty out. It's supposed to rain all day. So we're gonna have our picnic today, but it's gonna be on the porch looking out over the view, which is a very different kind of picnic, but I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be nice and worth it. I am so behind on the Backlist Readathon, so today I am buckling down, and any free time I get is going towards reading, no matter what. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I need to finish Nevermore. I didn't even read Witch Hat Adler because I was trying to get through Nevermore, but I did not finish it. So my plan is today to finish it, and then I'm going to read the Witch Hat Adler volume 1, and then when I finish that, I was going to go straight into Girl A by, I believe, Abigail Dean. I only have to work 5 hours today and 5 hours tomorrow, so it shouldn't be that bad. I worked a long day yesterday, longer than I was supposed to, so that's why I didn't really film or anything. Okay guys, I am home from work. It is a little dark today, but it is rainy. I only worked like 5.5 hours today. I believe I'm only going to work like 4.5, 5 tomorrow. So I'm hoping that means I'll get a lot more reading done today and tomorrow, and I'm definitely going to get a lot done Friday, which I believe is the very last day of the readathon. I am channeling my inner reading persona. I'm wearing my ACOTAR shirt, so I love ACOTAR, so hopefully that gives me some motivation. I'm going to eat some quick dinner, or not dinner, late lunch, early dinner, whatever. I'll just snack later or something. And then I'm going to get back to reading. Again, did not get to read much at work. You know, that's how it goes, so I'm not going to complain that much. But I'm going to eat some dinner. You know what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and eat, and then I'm going to get to reading and get as much reading done as I can. I do have to do some kitchen work. The kitchen looks awful because I cooked dinner for me and my parents last night. So I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, as soon as I was reading and like left to read or whatever, while my parents were gone and I was in the living room, I literally fell asleep like 15 minutes into reading. I was so tired, I guess, and I didn't realize it, but I fell asleep. But on better news, if you can tell, my voice sounds a lot better than like the beginning of this video. I am more like, I feel a lot better right now, and my nose isn't like, I haven't had to like blow my nose all morning, which is like great. So I'm super excited about that. Today's my last day working. I'm about to leave now at like 11 o'clock, and I'll probably get there around 11:30, and then I'll be there till 4:30 because I only work 5 hours today. And then I'm going to come home and read to my heart's content. Like I said, this thing is not about stress or like worrying about how much you read or anything, because that's not how Olivia is, and I'm sure that's not how the other girls are as well. They just want you to have fun and enjoy the readathon, and I am. But I'm going to be disappointed in myself if I don't get through at least 3 books, at least half of my list. I'm still not finished with Nevermore, which is upsetting to me, but I am making more progress. I'm like halfway done, a little over halfway. So I know that does not sound like much, but it is for now. So I'm gonna head to the boys' house and work. Probably will not get much reading done there. I normally don't. I may take a break from Nevermore and try and read Witch Hat Adler Volume 1 while I'm there, and maybe that will spruce it up. I am going all out today, channeling my inner reading goddess. I'm wearing, you can't see it now, but I'm wearing a shirt that is from the House of Salt and Sorrow by Aaron A. Craig, and I also have these earrings in, which you can barely see them. They're little book earrings. My grandma got them for me like 2 Christmases ago, and I haven't worn them because I just really don't have outfits that they go with. But I don't even care if they go. I just want to wear them to hope that it sparks some reading in me. So I'm meant to be way more prepared for Olivia's book sprints, reading sprints, whatever you call them, and I was not. If you hear anything in the background, it is me playing this video. Olivia from Liv's Library is doing book sprints, reading sprints, stop calling them book prints, reading sprints on her channel. Let me show you.
Of historical mysteries.
They're doing reading sprints right now. Sorry if I'm in a darkly lit room. Trying to get more lighting in here, but I am dog sitting this weekend. So I am not at my house. I'm at somebody else's house, but I'm watching this, and I'm going to read Girl A by Abigail Dean to get through this backlist readathon. It's my 3rd book. Did not tell you guys, but I finished Nevermore and Witch Hat Adler Volume 1. I do have a trip to Barnes & Noble to look forward to tomorrow, which I will show you guys. I'll probably buy books that I don't need to buy, but I'm going to anyway. Good morning. It is freezing, so I am like dressed to the max in some warm clothing. Just let the dogs out. They're gonna stay outside for the day, or for part of the day. I am going to Barnes & Noble this morning with my grandmother. She wants to, I told her about Where the Crawdads Sing, and it looks like something she would enjoy, like really love. And if you know, like personally know me, my grandmother was my very first best friend, and she is like the best person. Like, I love her, and I love spending time with her. I spend a lot of time with her, actually, so it makes sense. But we're gonna head to Barnes & Noble. I'm gonna head there now, and we're gonna meet. We're gonna get Where the Crawdads Sing, and I think I'm gonna try and convince her to buy Verity, and we're gonna try and buddy read the Where the Crawdads Sing, and then we'll go see the movie together, because I think it'll be fun and something for us to experience. And she's been wanting to read more, and so I was like, well, I think you'll like this book, so we're gonna do that. But I'm gonna take you guys with me, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna read. I am like close to 100 pages through Girl A, and I'm gonna try and finish that. Okay, if you hear people in the background, it is because
Oh, thank you.
I am watching
I chose that artist because she does texture
the live
really well.
book
I feel like
sprints
a whale being tattooed
that Sydney is doing on her channel. She has Jackie and Olivia with her. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I've been watching, I have not been reading, which is probably a bad thing. But I went book shopping, which I did not need to do. I had no business doing, but I did it anyway. And I'm going to show you guys what I got. I got a lot. I shouldn't have, but I did. But you know what? It's okay. I have not bought physical books in so long that I'm okay with it. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. And this is going to be like really quick because I'm going to spend the rest of the day reading. And my sister is supposed to come over for dinner while we're here, while I'm dog sitting, and we might watch a movie. She's bringing her friend over, so I might let them just pick a movie that they want to watch. And I probably won't pay that much attention to it, but I will probably be reading, or I'll decide. But anyway, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to wait till they finish. I'm going to wait till they finish their chat because I love listening to these girls talk about books. They have encouraged me to buy the books that I bought today, which I love. And I have gone through, like, I don't think I don't know who's going to be watching this video. I don't know if Jackie will end up watching it, or Sydney, or if Olivia will, but they have made this experience so much fun, and I just love the reading sprints that they've done, because, like, I like being by myself a lot of the time, like when I'm reading and stuff, and I'm here at this house dog sitting and stuff, and so I'm alone right now, but having them on here talking and then doing reading makes me feel like I have a friend who's here reading with me, and it is just the most calming, and like, it's just, I love it. It made me feel so good and made me just happy to be here reading and stuff like that, and they've made this experience just so much fun and so like easy, and I've had a great time. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I got at the bookstore, and then I'm gonna continue my reading. A few of these I've had on my like TBR. I just haven't bought them, and I finally did. So I have not read It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey, but I do own the book, and I have been wanting to read it for a while. But everybody talked about Hook, Line, and Sinker coming out and how good it was supposed to be. Basically, this book is about a guy who is a fisherman, and this girl, and they become best friends, and he is like confused because she wants like nothing to do with his flirting, nothing to do with any of that kind of stuff, but he wants more, but he's not gonna risk it, so they stay like best friends. Well, then she comes to him for like flirting advice, and she wants to get with her coworker. The girl and the main guy in this book end up being roommates, and it's just like the lines are being blurred and all that stuff, and it sounds very cute. I really like Friends to Lovers. A lot of people don't, but I do, so I'm very excited. I picked this book up. This will be the first V.E. Schwab book that I have read. I own a few V.E. Schwab books, but I have not gotten to read them yet, and I don't know why I haven't, because everybody always, like, I haven't heard a bad thing about her or her books, and so I'm very excited. But Olivia from Liv's Library, I'm going to mention you, Liv, if you're watching this. I'm going to mention you at least 8 more times in this video, because I have to, apparently. That's just how I roll. But she read this book, and I think she said she gave it a 4-star review. She swears, but she liked the mixed media in this book, and she just liked this book overall, and so I had to get it. And it is Gallant by V.E. Schwab. But yeah, it has mixed media in it. It's not just like a straight book read, like there's different things. And one of my favorite series, which is the Illuminae Files, is mixed media, and I enjoyed it a lot, so I'm very excited for this one. The next one, I have seen so many people on Bookstagram and Book Talk talking about this one. I got into romance like a year ago, like actual adult romance, and I have loved it. Love smut, love any of that stuff, like bring it on. But I have seen this one so much, and it is Dating Dr. Dill, and it is by Nisha Sharma. Look how cute the cover is. Like, I love it. This is supposed to be kind of like an enemies to lovers book. You have the main character, Karina, who she is more of like a tomboy. She is not interested in finding a husband. She is interested in being an independent woman and doing things for herself. We love it. But her parents are trying to are pushing her to get married, and so she makes a deal with her dad if she can get married in like 4 months, or engaged in 4 months. She gets in an argument with Dr. Prim, who's on the Dr. Dill show, and they do not like each other. They butt heads a lot. But then it ends up being a bad reputation for him, and he starts losing funding, and so he has to convince Karina that they are soulmates and all of this stuff, and it's just going through different, like, I think they're going to go back and forth and butt heads a lot, and I love that. So it's going to be an interesting read. I'm very excited. The next one I got, I just found out about not too long ago. I absolutely have no idea what it's about, but it is The Book of Living Secrets. The Book of Living Secrets by Madeline Rue. I didn't even read the synopsis. I just read like the back excerpt, and it just sounded really good. So I thought I'll give it a go. I might save this one more towards fall just because of the vibes that it gives off. The next one I got purely because of the cover, and it is A Far Wilder Magic by Allison Saft. And it says, a magical secret, a mythical hunt, and a love that could risk everything. The only thing I know about this is there is some creature that is like the last mythical creature alive, and people have to kill it or something like that. And I think it's kind of like a competition or something to deal with that. It's supposed to be like a really cute love story as well. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to have like a lot of fantasy elements in it, and I love fantasy. But this book just like, I mean, look how gorgeous it is. Look at it. I would have bought this like no matter, even if it was the worst book in the world, because look at it. And last but not least, I have purchased Where'd the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. All of us probably already know this, but the trailer for the movie came out and it looks perfect. I already explained this to you guys. Okay, you guys, so it is now the end. It's been the end of the backlist readathon, but I'm just now getting to film like the end of this video. I finished, what books did I read? Oh my gosh. After, like, I've just had a crazy week already starting out. I read The Finish Line by Kate Stewart, which I didn't intend to be part of my books for the backlist readathon, but I counted it because there was no way I was going to get to one of the other books that I wanted to read. So The Finish Line counted as a book that intimidates me, and a book that is a recent haul. So I have that one. I got that one on my Kindle, so it was not a physical haul, but it was an electronic haul, and it intimidated me. That one is kind of a loose term of intimidation, because it intimidated me because it was the last in the Ravenhood series, and there has been so much that happened in the first two books. I had no idea what was going to happen in the third one, and I knew that it was basically going to go into a relation. I'm not going to spoil it because then I'll spoil the first two books. You'll know what I mean if you read the series. But it goes into a certain relationship that the main character has, and the struggles and all that stuff and making the relationship work. So I was a little intimidated on how how the series was going to wrap up, but it was amazing. I loved it. Those books have made me angry and sad and happy, and they're just such a good series, especially if you like smutty romance novels. I highly recommend those. And then I read Witch Hat Atelier. I don't know how you say it. Correct me in the comments. Volume 1 as my shortest and my favorite color on the cover, because her cloak and her hat are like a teal color, and that's actually like my favorite. I love any color of blue, even if it's like blue green. I love any color that has blue in it. And so I counted that as my shortest one because it was a manga and the shortest that I had, and also my favorite color on it. So I got 4 prompts done with 2 books. I did switch it up and cheat a little, I'll admit it, but it's okay. The girls gave me their blessing. Then I finished Nevermore. That was the first book I read that was recommended to me by Olivia, as you'll have heard in this video. But it was amazing. I think I have the last one. I either have the second or the third one, and I need to get... If I have the second one, I need to get the third one. And if I have the third one, I need to get the second one so that I can finish the series, because it ended so amazingly. I have really been sleeping on middle grade books. They just have not been my forte. And I guess I kind of looked at them as books like you couldn't read younger. But honestly, you can read whatever you want to. Like, if it's your prerogative, you read it, honey. I am down, like, I am for reading whatever brings you happiness, you know? And so I read those because Olivia has, like, she doesn't know it, but she has really good recommendations for middle grade, even though that's not like primarily what she reads, and I just really enjoyed it. So anything that she recommends me in middle grade, I'm automatically going to read no matter what. And then my book of the month backlist, which was the extra bonus prompt, I read Girl A by Abigail Dean, and you guys need to read it, because I don't even know what else to say about it. It was so good. So I'm always nervous about thrillers. I have been trying to get into mystery thrillers for a long time now, but I just have not found one that is like an author that's like an automatic buy for me or anything like that. And I have just been searching for good ones. And so I picked Girl A because it just looked the most interesting out of the book of the months whenever I bought it, which I believe was back in January of 2021. But it was so good. And when I tell you, like, there were certain aspects of the story where you are like, you know that these people aren't real, but it hurts. Like, it physically hurt, and it was so upsetting, and I just sobbed at certain parts, and it was like, it was amazing. And it's basically, I don't even know how to explain it to you. I think it's 7 kids that are living in this house of horror, basically, with their parents, who are like these religious cult type people, and they are just so neglected and abused. But the way that they come out, the different types of people they turn out, is so interesting. And it's a really good book, and I highly recommend it. And I thought I was going to give it like 3 stars because I was so confused in the first part, because you go back, like, do flashbacks in time and see all the different memories that some of the kids have. But I was so moved by once I got halfway and finished, that it was an automatic like 4.5, 5 stars for me. And so I really do recommend that one, and it was so good. But that was the end of this vlog. I am so excited to be back. I have not filmed or posted a video since I can't even remember when, and I am just having so much fun. I've been taking pictures, putting them on Bookstagram, and it doesn't feel like a chore like it did before. And I think that's what makes it like good. Like, I'm just going with the flow. If I get to post a picture, great. If I don't, that's okay too. I just know that I'm getting back into the swing of things and being active, and I love it. And I think it's because I've made friends with like Olivia and Kayla and Kylie. I have made such good friends with them, and it all started over books and Bookstagram and BookTube and all this other stuff, and it's just like amazing to me. And so I want to get back out there, and I want more friends like this, and I want more book friends, and I want to do book clubs, and I want to get to a point where I can do live videos and reading sprints and all this other stuff. It's just so much going on, but I love it, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. So I'm very excited to be back. I am going to be doing something very, very fun coming up for my next video, and I'm very excited to show you guys. It's a project I've been working on, but I'm going to keep you guys in a mystery for now. But yeah, I'm very excited, and I'm going to say it multiple times, but I'm happy to be back. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.